This torte is, I call cookies and cream cake. It has chocolate cake and layers of buttercream with actual cookies crumbled in between each layer. And this is one of my best-selling tortes. Everyone loves it, especially the kids. And it's really easy to make. And if you have any situations, fears of frosting, this is a really, really easy way to learn to frost. I, a lot of times, don't even crumb coat the cake because you want it to be crumbs showing. So what I have here is just regular buttercream. You can use whipped cream. And you can also do this with jam, with sprinkles and other pieces of maybe yellow cake or whatnot if you want. So we just take them and put them right into our buttercream. Mix it around. It's going to be all nice and chunky. And it can be however much you want in there. You can just eye it. I really don't have a measuring tool. Just make sure it's all mixed. And then frost your cake. Now, one thing with this, you don't want to put this in a bag to frost because they'll get stuck in there. You actually use less frosting because you don't have to try to cover up all your imperfections. So it goes a long way. And there it's frosted. Now you can leave it like that, or you can do the comb, on this one here, I like to use the biggest, especially if you have a lot of chunks in the cookies and cream. You can use the medium size or the biggest teeth on the triangle. But I find that the teeth, when they're bigger on this one, it works a little better. It doesn't rip through the cake as much. Do the crumbs. I just knocked off some of the crumbs so that they don't fall off on my board. I'm just going to go ahead and put rosettes. And now I'm going to put cookies on top. Now the way I do that, let me just put this aside so you can see what I'm doing, is I have cookies here. I always have extra in case I'm hungry or in case they break, which they usually do. I take a sharp edge knife, serrated edge, kind of saw a little bit, and then cut through. See how this one broke? Now, I made it worse, but you could possibly, depending on how it breaks, you can kind of fudge it and piece it together and then put it on. Okay, for this one here, I'm going to use 8. You can put each rosette, depending on the size of the cake, you can use how many you like. Kind of put them at an angle. Now you can leave it just like that, or just add a little more sprinkles, or crumbs, I should say. In addition to the crumbs that I have, you can also use the cookie crumbs. Or if you wanted, you can just do big chunks. You can put a white border on the bottom, do chunks of cookies, more pieces, maybe a little bit smaller like this, and just set those on the border around. It's really up to you. It doesn't matter. It's just your preference. But here we go. That is my version of the cookies and cream cake.